Hey y'all, hey. What's up, Dr. C? Black Queens Matter. We are live with the Tee Marie, our founder. Listen, you guys, this lady is absolutely amazing. We are here because of her. She's not only our sister in arms, but she's also our sister in success, and we cannot be more pleased to be representing with her and on behalf of Black Queens Matter. My name is Janae, as y'all can see, the travel bitch at your service. So I'm gonna move myself out of the way so we can bring up our founder, our queen, Miss Tee Marie. Hey T.
Hey, ladies.
Hey
Hello,
ladies.
hello, 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 everyone on this Sunday afternoon. Thank you for joining in. I know I'm dragging, so y'all probably dragging too, and that's okay. I just wanted to take the time, we all wanted to take the time and really go over concerns, questions, and any unanswered things that people may have concerning.
Uh-oh. I think
Is really going to be about hotels. What does that look like as far as pricing? What does that look like as far as pricing if you go elsewhere outside of Black Queens Matter? What is the need to put a quick deposit down to hold these hotels? Why do we need to be so hasty in our moves and so intent on what we're going to do? So, we're going to cover all of that today. I don't want to really speak too much on the itinerary because the itinerary again is Essence Festival. But I think the most we need to really cover and really harp on is that lodging piece, that hotel, because I feel like that may be a lot of concern with some of us tonight. So, without further ado, I am going to turn it over to these gorgeous ladies, these queens, who are going to give us some insight, let us know what's what, why we're making the moves that we make it, and why these hotels are priced the way they are. Thank you.
thank you. Chris Dr. C, were you able to bring up that
Yes.
up the hotel listing? Do
Yes. So I
you
have,
see the share button at the bottom for you?
Let's see. No, I don't. I have mic cam settings. No.
You don't have a share. Uh-oh. Hold on, she's gonna be she's wanting to share her screen. We're trying to get ready to share the screen with you guys. It is not sharing for me.
and while we're waiting, please tag in other queens to this post. I want to make sure that everybody is getting the word and everybody knows what's going on in regards to these hotels and the pricings and everything else. So,
Okay.
queens, we need you to tag in others.
I got it. I was able to pull it up. So I'm going to get ready and share my screen.
Okay.
And then we got to look at that Facebook and see the comments because I can't see the
Yep.
comments.
Yeah, I'll do that.
Here we go. All right. So, as Miss T said, listen, here's what's going on, ladies, gentlemen, whoever's watching. We are behind the power curve when it comes to Essence Festival. Usually, everyone gets their rooms and things a year out. COVID was like still happening, and people wasn't sure what was going to transpire. So when they decided to go ahead and push forward with Essence Festival, that started a whole chain reaction. As you guys saw, they're doing the Oscars, they're doing now big things, and so now the stars, the artists, they are coming out. They just actually did a Bitcoin in Florida, and you had stars coming out to that. It's amazing right now because people are getting out. And with that being said, the tickets and everything just like dropped a few months ago, and a lot of the rooms in the hotels were being sold out. So when we was tasked to like look for some rooms and engage at the hillside, New Orleans Riverside was the cheapest one that we had came across because everything else was sold out or higher. And so we have only sold what, four rooms out of 20 rooms. We've only sold four. So I had a conversation with Dr. C and I had a conversation with T because I'm not understanding. I don't really go to Essence Festival, so it's not my subject matter expertise, but I was really confused as to why people are not getting, because even when I went on Eventbrite to look for hotels or packages that people have, they really didn't tell you what they had. They just said, hey, a deposit, or put your name on the list. And then we're going to share right now what it is that we're pulling, because we check, back and forth to see what's happening with actual the Essence, on the Essence Festival site. And so the Hilton Riverside had a lot of doubles available, but now they only have king size. So let me get ready to share this screen with you. Okay, here we go. So this is the Hilton Essence Festival of Culture. This is actually from the Essence Festival website. So before, a couple of weeks ago when we started, they had a lot of double rooms available. Now, guess what they only have available? King. We have 16 double beds, queens left. The only thing that they have left in the hotel is king. So people who wanted to do double, or people who wanted to do three people, or people who people who wanted to do three people who want to do four people. I don't know how you roll, but comfortably, three people sleeping in the bed, four people sleeping in the bed. I don't know if that's an option for you, but if that's something you want to do, well, you got an option. You can go on the website and get your floor. But those with single occupancy, I wanted you to know, because even with single occupancy, the room rate is $369. $369 is the room rate for double beds. Then for triple and quad occupancy, it went up to $389. So $369 is going rate, and then it went up to $389. So it's different from the single bed, and this is just the average, the rate, and then it doesn't include the taxes and the fees. When you go on the site for Black Queens Matter, it does include your taxes and your fees into it already, so you don't have any surprises. When you go in, the $3 is $3 a day is the only thing that wasn't added, because we wasn't sure whether or not how that worked with your occupancy. Was that per person or per room? So we just left it at the occupancy. So when you get to the hotel and check in, you will see it. But we just wanted to show you what was left out there for this particular hotel that we actually have, because we've heard that, hey, it's expensive. If you are going by yourself, then yes, the room is expensive because you're paying for it by yourself. If you're going with others, the more the merrier, the cheaper it is. But with that being said, you only have the option, if you go directly to the Essence Festival, to get a king size bed versus a double. The problem where we're at right now, ladies, and it's real talk, as we were sharing with T, is we had these rooms out for 2 weeks, and the only thing to hold it was $100 to hold your room. That was it. And then they were wanting to make the final payment next month. Well, I've been negotiating with the groups department there at the Hillside. And so here we have your deposit. It's got 2 extensions, so they've been working with us, and that's because everybody's behind the power curve. If we were ahead of the game, like everything was normal, it probably wouldn't be this much leeway. But because, it's not just us, it's a lot of people in different boats. They don't have any more groups rooms whatsoever. So it's only singles that you go on there and you can do individual yourself. But what I wanted to tell you is they're working with us. We've gotten 2 extensions already and got another extension to this Friday. And then from here, when the deposit is in for Friday, then they even went even further to say, hey, the final payment won't be due to June the 1st, which is absolutely phenomenal because of the simple fact it was like that's within the same month of the event, right? So they did us a solid and was like, hey, we understand June 1st will be your final payment. You guys can work that out. And so here we are. If we do not get the amount of rooms that we need, then all of it will be released back. And I'll probably go to somebody else, another group that's asking for more rooms, because there are other groups who are needing additional rooms. And before they put this back into the rooms that we have, which are groups only, before they put it on the site, which they won't do, they'll give it to another group. So if you're thinking, oh, we'll just wait to go back into the room, where we can get, no, it won't work like that. You'll still see king beds on Hillside until those king beds that they have will be sold out. And so when you go on the Essence Festival and you see other hotels, which is great, go on there, go check it out, go look and see what hotels are available. Make sure you click on the book now, because when you click on the book now, then you see exactly what they have. Because when you see the overview, it's like, oh, we got this, that. But when you click on it, it's not. So don't say they got rooms available for X, Y, and Z. You have to literally click on it. Now, we are not discouraging anyone from going anywhere else. Absolutely not. What we need to know from you, queens, and this is just a heart. I'm always straightforward, no chaser. This has nothing or no capitalism or like something for me. This is for the group. This is for my girl T. But what we truly need from you guys, for people who said you're going, you're going, you're going. If you're going, great. If you're not staying at the host hotel, let us know so we can make a decision to release these rooms to someone else who are going to use these rooms. Because like he said, there's other people who want these rooms. So we can give them to them and help them out if no one else is going to use it. I think that's only fair. And for those who have already purchased your room, kudos to you. No worries about it. Your rooms will be good to go. No ifs, ands, or buts about it. Now, where it comes into play again now is we got group rates for these Essence Festival tickets. So I'm going to move myself out of the way and I'm going to stop this screen and I'm going to share another screen and let Dr. C take over so that she can share with you what it is for these tickets, because I realize that people are looking for places to lay their heads and place, because Essence is a little expensive and Airbnb options are expensive as well. So we get it, but the thing, it still applies to these group rates that we have here. Now I'm going to let Dr. C take over, and then Dr. C, I can go, and right now I'm on the 600 block, but I can go whatever block you want me to go over, and it'll show the different prices for the tickets. Right now, I know the things that are grayed out, there are no seats available. So all you see right here that's available, this is on Ticketmaster. This is from the actual Essence Festival site. So you can see what I'm seeing. We just want to be clear and concise with you to say why things are so important right now, that we get deposits in and that we are able to secure these tickets. Everything that's in gray, they're not available. So when we looked 2 weeks ago, it was a little bit better than this. So it is gotten way, way worse in the way that they're selling. So if you need me to just go over which different sections are, I can, so they can get a kind of understanding. All right.
Okay. Click on the floor section. let's see, what is it? EE?
Right here.
Yes.
You want me to click?
Okay,
Okay, there we
perfect.
go.
Yep. So click so the prices will come up for that section.
Hold on, it's adjusting.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Do you see that?
Okay, so yes, so you have EE24, so that's $900 plus the fees. The fees are probably 100 and something dollars if you go to check out. So back to being on the floor as one of the options, right? The total for the group rate, and a group is 25 tickets minimum. So originally we're looking at 25 to 50 individuals. So 25 tickets minimum, the group rate that we're giving with everything included, all taxes, fees, everything, is 663 total per person, which is about $221 per day for the 3 days. If
Which
we
is
do not get the group rate, these are the actual prices, and this is just straight from the source, from the venue, Ticketmaster, Essence, their whole package. That is straight from them themselves. External to that site, individuals who have already purchased are doubling those prices and selling them. So the issue is we're either going, or you're either going, or you're not going. And we understand that like I mentioned on the last video, this is an expensive weekend, period. It's never going to change, period. But also, one thing to factor is, once again, we're coming back from COVID, and everyone's getting back to doing things. This is a major event, not only for the city, for the state, but it's a major Essence event. It's a major event nationally. So this is something that traditionally goes on annually, but it's also very expensive. Um, with the three different prices that we have, they were 463, 572, and 663. So we had the three different options. But as you see, if you look at, the floor seats that we just clicked on, which is one of the higher tiered seats, that ticket is $900 without any of the fees and taxes added into it. So that is the difference. So once again, if we don't have 25 individuals, then we would go have to scale down to purchasing tickets separately versus buy the group straight from the vendor itself, Caesar Superdome. And then obviously the price will definitely change and definitely be drastically higher. 663 compared to over $1,000 for that floor ticket. That's that's a that's significant. So yeah, this is what we're dealing with right now. Time is of essence, literally. Um, so we're here to, for any questions that you may have, any unsureties. We understand that this is, a last minute thing that, is available. And a lot of the groups that are standard groups, you have standard groups that go annually. You have standard groups that book out hotels annually. They have contracts. They have these same individuals that they call annually to book these room blocks and everything else that they have going on. All of the events are typically standard events as well, whether it's yacht parties, the boat parties, the cruises, the all white party. All of those events are all standard annual events for this major event. So and us trying to offer these options, this is what you're in real time looking at what that price is. So the price that was given, that rate for the floor, for those that want to sit on the floor, our rate, group rate, minimum of 25 is 663 total. On the site itself, you just saw that ticket without any fees or anything added was 900, and that's just one of them. That's just one of the tickets. So if you click another area, that ticket could be a little bit higher. So, and then you have your other sections. Those all of those other sections. Look at that. There we go. If you anytime you sit in the center of any venue, it's gonna be higher anyway. $3,000. That's for one person. So so this is where, the critical point sits with everyone. Are you going or are you not going? And honestly, like the deadline of Friday, we have to know for the group. Otherwise, like Janae said, they will release these tickets to individuals who they've already filled up their group. And so they're asking for, we need more, we need more, we need to add more people in. And they're not able to get that because there's nothing left. There's not a lot of inventory left at all. So let's see. I don't see any questions in the chat. So
There, the one that I just posted
Yeah, I
right
do see
there,
a
she was
question.
okay.
and,
Okay, here we
and
go.
using
So
options. You see it right there, and using the options for the hotel and Essence tickets. If we do book,
yeah.
do we have to do all days for the rate?
Okay, so the thing is, it's a 3-day package, right? So the 3-day package, I'm just gonna use a floor example again. The 3-day package, so Friday, Saturday, and Sunday's evening concerts is 663 total. If you don't want to go for all 3 days, and let's say you just want to go on Friday or you want to go Friday and Sunday, you can do that. However, that you the tickets to purchase single day tickets are almost nearly the same amount of the 3-day package. It's not far off. So I'm not sure if you can show that, Janae,
Yeah,
of what the
let me get out of here because I'm in the Essence, and theirs is bundled 3 days. So let me go to Ticketmaster and do the
okay.
single, and I'll bring it
Okay.
up.
So that would be the only, the thing. So even if it would feel like you're wasting money, if you're not attending all 3 days of the concerts. However, it's still most likely a cheaper and better bang for your buck, even if you didn't go to the concert. Oh, by the way, you can possibly be able to sell your ticket to someone else that may be trying to go for that day outside of the maybe even with the group for those that are not attending the concert at all and just booking the hotel, or someone outside of the group whole, that you can do as well. But the thing is, those single day tickets are just as expensive. So it's gonna depend on what you really want to do and see, when it comes to, the pricing of everything. Because if you want to go to 2 days and those 2 days add up to 750, it's probably better to get that 663 ticket. Now, mind you, we have the 300 level for $463. So, it just depends on what level you would try to sit in, and then also which days that you're trying to go as well. Um, there is a potential of, for instance, Janet Jackson should be the headliner of one of those those tickets might be a little bit more compared to if Nicki Minaj is the headliner. I'm not quite sure if she's actually the headliner, but there's always a headliner. So and then you have everyone else. So that ticket for her headlining is going to be nowhere near the price of the ticket for Janet Jackson headlining, nor New headlining. So those are the things to factor in as well.
I am on Ticketmaster right now, and I'm just going to share because unless there's another way, okay, I'm going to share this one so that people can see. All right, here we go. Where is this? Um, oh, here it is. Okay. Okay. So, unless you can navigate me, I just put in Essence Festival, and I put in, and right here you see Kevin Hart comes up, and then of course July the 1st. I'm gonna go ahead and see tickets, but I'm not showing like it was before. It gave me options for singles tickets, like
Yeah, it looks
individual
like
in the
they.
beginning, but I'm not seeing that anymore.
Yeah, it looks like they might have taken them off. Let me double check too. Let me check on my app real
That's
quick.
what I want for everybody, because I'm not really a concert person, so I was like, well, let me just go and see what one day looks like.
Let me see. So let's see. Um,
This important business is the package event that sells all 3 days. Yes, still all 3 days. But while we're verifying, I'm gonna make sure there's no more other questions that's out in here.
okay, so yeah, so it looks like they took down the single tickets. Let me go back to the site and look at that. Um, okay, so okay. Okay, so it looks like that. Okay, so they're doing something different then. They're making
Yeah,
their money.
I thought it was me going crazy at first because I was like, where did the single ticket go to? I was like,
Yeah,
am I
because
missing?
no, because I even personally received the notice that they were gonna upload single day tickets, and it's not on there anymore. So so they have two options. They have the Kevin Hart ticket, of course, that's
Right.
on the 30th. That's completely separate from the 3-day bundle.
Mm-hmm.
And then they're only
Yeah.
advertising bundles. So that's what they're doing this year. So see what I'm talking about when I say money. We're talking about money. Like they're not even doing single day tickets whereas for the last several years you've had options to do single day tickets or to do the bundle. They're not even doing the bundle now, and that is it's all about money. So that's exactly what they're doing.
All right, so there you go, and that changed within the last 2 weeks because I know when we first started looking at it, we did want to do a single versus what's the most economically feasible, cost effective plan here. And I saw single tickets, and when I went to go, one 600 section ticket was $220 with the taxes and the fees for one day. So then I was like, yeah, no, because I could just upgrade to the next level for a couple of $100 more, or even $100 more, and not be way up in section 600. So here we go, ladies. This is the real, straight up, no chaser, no fluff, just direct to show you, show and tell. And you can go on the Essence Festival and go look just like we just showed you, to click on for travel, to look at different hotels. Make sure you're looking at where it says the prices, but then hit book now so you can see exactly what's available. So when we clicked on the hillside, the Hilton Riverside New Orleans, they only had king beds available. And that is it. And so you will see that. And then at the end, you'll get your taxes and your totals and your fees when it's all done. We have 16 rooms left, queen double occupancy, where you can do 2, 3, and up to 4 individuals in that space. So that is what we have, and we may not have it any longer if these deposits don't get down. You have now until the 15th, which is this Friday, and then from there, the final payment is due on June the 1st. June the 1st for the hotel. So you can make $100 deposit and pay your room by June the 1st. If we do not sell any more of these rooms, then they will have to go back into the inventory as for those who coming on late. And that inventory doesn't go back to the online Essence Festival. It's going to go back to groups who need the inventory because this is for group bookings. Okay. So that is where we're at. And Dr. C just explained to you about the tickets, and we did a show and tell so you can see what the tickets cost without having a group rate. And I don't know about you, I don't want to pay $900 for a floor seat and hang out and rub elbows with the celebrities, that's paying $3,000 for their center tickets. As long as I'm on the floor and on the end, I'm good. It doesn't matter. I'm in the ambiance. I get to hear, I get to see. But for $600, right, Dr. C? So that's $400 less, because that was $900, not including the taxes and the fees. So we're gonna save $400 less than what we would pay if we wasn't going as a group. We would be paying $900 plus. But because we're in a group setting, but we only have 7 tickets sold right now for the group. Not close, not even half. So if we have to return, we have to Friday, April the 15th for that. So I can see the conundrum, like people going like, I don't know where I'm going to lay my head. Well, you can make $100 deposit to secure where you get your head. And from there, you can pay your ticket and then pay your hotel later on in June. But I can see that as a conundrum. Get the ticket first, look for a hotel. Hey, you go shoot your shots and see. We gave you the listing. There's a whole different listing. At first, they had everything was sold out. So there have been some different places that have added some rooms back into their inventory. So we know that to be true, because when we looked last week, it wasn't that case. So they have, but just click on them. And we're going to give you the information, because we made an option to where you can book a packet for yourself. So if you don't get the host hotel, you can still go in there and get your ticket. You'll hit that little button that says 1 cent for the package. You'll go select your ticket. If you want a slide bag, you can select that too, because we're not keeping you from not getting into this hotel. Like I said, the people who already got their rooms, they'll be fine. We're just going to return everything else to the inventory. So put it in the chat. Let us know what you guys are looking at. Yes or no, because again, I talk with the group's guy tomorrow and get a definitive from him tomorrow.
I think we got a question. I want to make sure we cover these questions. We have a question. Is it showing up?
I'm only interested in Saturday and Sunday attendance. Is that able to work into a package? No, not on the hotel. It's not. Not on the hotel. It is. Now we got people that's coming early, and some people that's coming late. I have to request that. But for person that's coming in just for Saturday and Sunday for the hotel, no, that's not an option. You'll have to go direct. And for the ticket prices, what you say, Dr. C?
The tickets.
Yeah, what did you say?
The so there won't be an option to separate the tickets. The tickets are only group sale, group package tickets for the 3 day. Essence, probably the single tickets that were on there a few weeks ago, either those tickets are all sold out or Essence pulled them off, but they probably are all sold out, and then they didn't put any more. They left it as a selling group, the 3 day packages. So that's yeah.
Because Saturday and Sunday is considered one night, a one night hotel booking.
Mm-hmm.
All
Yep.
right, I'm looking to see any other questions. So we need your feedback, Queens. Right. Yes, Alisa, I see that for the hotel. So no, you will have to do it direct. So I just went on there and showed you for the how to do it directly to Hilton Riverside. They do have where you can go on directly and you can do one hotel occupancy. Total is going to be like $422 with the taxes and stuff, and that $3. That's the highest it could be with the taxes and fees. So for one night for 22 is what you're looking at with your taxes and your fees. With just you
Yeah,
by yourself.
depending on where they go through also, these hotels, and perhaps even Essence, are doing minimums. So they're gonna tell
Oh,
you a minimum stay,
yeah.
and they're not slick. Like, this is,
Thank you,
I
Dr.
think,
C. Hilton, I'm sorry. I'm
yeah,
sorry, Elisa. Thank you so much. I totally forgot. The Hilton is one of those rooms, and you'll see them, like she said, on the list. There is a minimum. Some do 2 to 3 night minimum
yes,
stay. So I'm so sorry, Alyssa. I almost told you so wrong. But on a normal given time, that would have been like, but no, there is
exactly.
a minimum.
Yeah, I fortunately, I keep explaining to people, even with booking travel for my clients and everything, you know, everyone's trying to recoup this money that they lost, and they're never going to recoup it. So, and it's unfortunate. Just the way, same way, airline tickets right now are extremely through the roof, and they're only going up, so this is, it's unfortunate. Now, if she needs us to help her find a separate hotel, we can do that. Separately to get you a one night. But yeah, it's through certain hotels and booking agents. They're putting minimums for that weekend.
You
On
know, well, thanks for that segue, Dr. C, because what I just said, Alyssa, if you really want to go, girl, you can room me. I have no problem with that. So I have a king currently, but I can always switch it over to double because you only want to come for one night. So it's more than likely you're probably in the area. That's are coming in or driving into the area, I'm gonna assume. So you don't have to get a flight. So that would make sense for you to come in and be able to celebrate the activities on the weekend. So I got you. So no worry on that. You know how to contact me. Just hit on my name and you're good. I can cover you. Anyone else that is looking for a roommate or like thinking like, hey, the more the merrier. I get it, and it's one of those things we need to know. Put it in this chat. It's like, hey, I'm looking for a roommate. Put it out there. We also gonna upload this in Black Queens Who Travel. So that everybody probably should be in the same. But just in case we miss some people, then we're gonna also put the video link in there as well. So if you're looking for a roommate and it helps economically, it really does when there's more than one, then definitely go ahead and put that, because when you have 3, you're looking at like 4 something, like I said, 5 something or 4 something. But anyway, it gets cheaper. Oh, he just changed it to where the 3 and the 4 is going to be the same. So I got to go and make those adjustments on the actual booking site. That was our negotiation that we came out with, and I just got to go ahead and here prove that. So those triad and quads will be the same for the rate. So that will help as well, and it does get cheaper. All right. So other than that, Miss T is out. We're about to be out. Please leave your feedback, questions in here. We would truly appreciate what it is that we can do to help you get to Essence Festival and not break your bank, right, Dr. C? Because we get it.
Absolutely.
But this is what this is all about. T had us to come into a group with the mission and goal to help one another as queens, right? So what does that look like? Look like Elisa just was like, hey, I need to come in for one day. It don't make no sense. She can't get a room. So hey, boo, come with me. You can get in my room. That's what it looks like. So we want to model what it is that the mission is intended to be for this group. Now, this is just all across the board. This just not having to do with Essence Festival. This is all things. So if you need some help, then reach out to us and let us know how we can help you. That's my last closing words. Dr. C, you got anything before we turn it over to you?
Yeah, so ladies, if y'all have any questions, at all, regardless of what it is, understanding, whatever, feel free to send us a message. Send us a message, give us a call. You can contact us. We'll answer any questions that you may have in regards to this group travel. And so just let us know. But we also need to know yes or no. Um, if it's no, then let us know. No is no, and that's fine. But we have to know so that we know how to proper plan and talk to the people who are actually hooking us up, because that's exactly what it is, and they don't have to. So we really do in real time need to know you're going or you're not going. And if you're able to go, get a group of people together, make it happen. So, but if you're not going, we have to know. We have to know whether you're going or not going and what your plans are, so we know how to move going forward. So, thank you for your time.
All right. And now we're going to pass it over to Miss T. Miss T, what's your closing comment?
I don't have much. I want to thank you all again for tuning in and getting on this call so we can address all of these concerns and questions that we've been having back and forth. Again, if you got more questions or concerns, do not hesitate to reach out directly to these two. That way they can maybe address what those concerns are and maybe answer some of those questions that may just be a simple, hey, this is what's going on. This is why it's this price. Again, we got South Africa coming up. So this is just one of many trips. So if you're unable to participate in this trip, that's okay. And we understand that too. But there will be other trips on the horizon. Like the doc said, like Miss Pitt said, the travel vet, we just need to know. So don't keep us in the dark for too long so we can answer to what we're going to do and how we're going to pivot. And that's all I got.
That part. The magic number for us is 50 queens, right? That is our magic number. Since we were late coming to the game, we was like, well, okay, we can at least get 50 in there. And so the numbers are based on 50 to include what we got going on with the itinerary. But closed mouths don't get fed. So if some assistance is needed, open up mouth and speak on it. DMs, we get that too. But I love what Essence Festival said, because on one of their pages, I think it's one of their main pages, they say grab your posse. They didn't say you come on. They said grab your posse. So we grabbing our posse, we grabbing our queens, and we're going to head down there for a New Orleans takeover. But Africa is coming up October 2023, and it's a payment plan. So, hey, that's a good thing. Like if you can't make it, like T said, for this one. Because, again, we look forward to supporting any and every queen that's in here on all experiences for the future, because that's how we make each other better and get to know each other on social media and off, right? So thank you so much. You guys have an amazing rest of your Sunday and an even better and phenomenal productive week. I know it's spring break for some people, so enjoy the chaos of all those little gremlins running around like mine. So y'all take care and y'all be blessed. Bye.